2, 3. Nice. See?
As good as
I'll be able to figure that out.
I hit the mic on the way in.
It's fine. We're good. We're good. Hey, buddy.
Hey, man.
Hi, buddy. It's been a minute since we recorded stuff, huh?
It has been.
Yeah.
Got to shake off the rust here.
Yeah, rough week for Rod, but it's okay.
Yeah, man.
We're keeping
I'm
on
just
moving.
happy you're here.
Yeah.
And,
yeah. Shout out to my dad. See you, buddy. We're doing it for you. All right.
ya.
Love you, pal. But
I'm happy
man, we're
you're back,
here.
man.
I'm happy to
It's,
be back. I'm happy to be back, you know?
My love to your family and everyone.
Yeah, you know, it's good. He wanted me to keep going, so we're good. We keep doing shit. You know, we're going to keep working. Everything's great. Everything's fine. Shout out Jerry.
Shout out Jerry.
Let me see what
That's
else
all you can do sometimes, man.
Yeah.
Like,
you know what? I know what we're going to start with.
I've been there. But welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back, guys.
Welcome back to Thinky Thoughts. Welcome back to the podcast where we wear all black.
Hey, this is green, all right?
Is that green?
Yeah, it's green, you fucking colorblind asshole.
The camera does not say green.
Camera says whatever I wanted to say, all right?
But okay, it's
I'll
green.
color correct this bitch just to make it even more green.
If you say so.
Yeah, I'll make it like extra like neon green. It'll look like a fucking traffic cone.
We should wear bright green and then like green screen our shirts to whatever we want them to be.
Okay, all right. Well, now we're back to idea mode. Okay, hear me out.
We get rid
of the whole reaction screen that we've been working with for the last couple episodes, right? How about
this going?
We just constantly always wear neon green screens, and anything we react to, we just put it on our chests.
Like Teletubbies, it's just constantly on the
No, dude. Bro, we'll even just get a Teletubby shirt where it's a regular shirt, but just one part of it is fucking green.
Yeah, dude. You just put in whatever you want right into
Oh my god, we'll look like the fucking characters from Chowder, where everything's just moving behind them and shit. Rada. Dude, come on, that'd be so funny.
So good.
I'm so down for this. I almost kind of want to do like a Halloween episode now, even though it's what fucking month, February.
Yeah, we got a while.
Can we like dress up for the Halloween episode?
Of course.
I'm saying it now because you know if we say it now, that means we have to.
I call David Blaine.
That's so easy. I mean, fine. On one condition.
What?
You stay in character the whole episode.
Well, yeah, obviously. That's the thing about Halloween is like you can't dress up and then not be in character.
Yeah.
When I'm like full Halloween mode, which no, I was this year. I dressed up as a nerd and was that persona all day long.
Dude, I don't even think I dressed up.
I would go around and I was like, fun fact, bees don't actually have knees, and I just like say some like dumb thing the whole time.
Dude, I just imagine you being that nerd that just says facts that nobody gives a shit about.
Yeah, just random facts you didn't need.
Yeah,
like Snapple.
He's the guy who just says actually a lot. You're like, actually, astrology is actually, we're gonna talk about something. People keep saying, it's a meme on TikTok that astrology is just racism for girls. Ooh, you were born in August? Gross. Ew, he's an
oh gosh.
Oh my god.
Ew, you're a Taurus?
You should use a different bathroom.
I'm sorry, but my horoscope says I can't talk to you. I can't get into that.
My mom says it's fine, but my horoscope doesn't.
It's not you. It's just the month you were born.
I'm sorry. This bus is
anyone
Leo's only.
Sorry to anyone that is into that, but
I'm not. I'm fucking saying it. I'm not sorry at all.
No regrets.
No regrets at all.
You were starting to say something though. Before
so I was having this idea. So again, for anybody who doesn't know, my father passed in the last week, but he left me. He's always into motorcycles, he had this 100th anniversary Harley. And he always said from like the day he got it, he's like, if anything happens to me, this is yours, you're gonna use this bike. And I'm like, all right, Jerry, sure, let's do it. But now I'm in like this mode because it's a little busted up because he crashed it the last time he used it. Not bad. Like the front end's a little kind of fucked up.
What did he do?
Honestly, with this one, I don't even remember.
Tell me it was a stunt.
Yeah, my dad was jumping 14 Greyhounds, but unfortunately, his bike was only rated for 12.
First thing I thought was a dog, not the bus. It's like, why? That's not even that far.
14, they're the skinniest dog. They're the least wide dog.
That's why I was like,
They're just lined up against the last one.
I could probably stand and jump that far. You don't need a motorcycle.
How'd you get him to stand still? It seems real hard to make him sit there. Put peanut butter on the ground.
First thought was not a bus. Anyway.
But yeah. So anyway, my dad was jumping a couple buses.
Yeah.
And but anyway. And I'm thinking, you know, I've already made a bunch of money during the pandemic to like save up and stuff to move out. And, you know, because of the pandemic, that hasn't happened. So I'm thinking like I'll fix up the bike and I'm just going to fucking like just go somewhere. I'm just going to just go across I've always wanted to do it.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to drive across the country.
On the motorcycle?
Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
Because, you know, my friend Billy, shout out Billy. My friend Billy and his friend Chris, they did it once. They like full send it to, I think, Colorado. And I'm pretty sure it was for a show. And the moment he told me he did that, I was like, I want to fucking do that. That sounds so sick.
On a motorcycle?
On a motorcycle, yeah.
Yeah,
on their
that's
motorcycles.
so cool.
Yeah, you just pack up a couple change of clothes.
The only thing
just
that's
send
tough
it.
with a motorcycle drive, not that it like...
It's the Rockies.
Well, no, I'm saying in general, is like a car is nice because you could switch on and off, like who's driving and whatever. I imagine a motorcycle, you get tired of...
Yeah, your arms. You definitely stop more. I mean, you need to stop more anyway because of the gas tank.
You know what I don't get is those guys that drive, they look cool, but like the ones that are like up here.
Bro.
It's like, don't your arms get super sore?
Yes,
like,
they immediately do. Like they get tired quicker than they normally would in any other situation.
Right.
Like quicker than when your arms get tired when you're doing this because all the blood is just leaving your hands.
Yeah.
Also, no one talks about too, it can be 120 degrees out, right? But if you're driving like this on a highway and there's even the slightest amount of wind, there's no blood in your hands. So it could be the hottest day of the summer. Your hands are freezing.
I didn't think
your hands
about
are
that.
fucking freezing. Also, what the fuck is this?
But you look cool. I don't know.
And your back's fucked up.
It's pretty cool.
But this is a real podcast where we make motorcycle noises.
This is a thing. No, I don't know. That would be super fun though. I had a bike for a very short while, and wanted not to go across the country, but I really want to get back into it.
I used to ride like motocross and stuff when I was a kid. So
Did
like
you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, a little bit. Until I crashed really bad, and I was like, I don't want to do this anymore.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
I had like a small dirt bike, but never did like
it was a small. No, I wasn't like competing or anything. No.
That's sweet.
Yeah, it was fun. So like I basically know how to ride a bike. You know, like not that crazy, but I also want to because it's a big Harley, so it's like a wider bike. They're super heavy.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it's a different way to learn how to ride them and stuff. And plus, I got to get like used to like riding it on the highway and shit because it's a whole fucking experience, you know?
Yeah, that's the thing about motorcycles in general is like the sketch factor, not of like necessarily riding them or whatever it might be, but it's like other people's always the problem with
exactly because now like it's like you know in some situations if you get into a car accident in a ride like I always kind of say like this like you know if I get hit by an Escalade, the Escalade's winning.
Yeah.
In my like little Nissan or whatever.
Right.
Now, if I hit anything or anything hits me, it wins. I lose immediately and I lose in the worst way possible. You know what I mean?
And I mean, granted, your bike probably has a louder.
Oh, it's stupid loud. My dad went out of his way to make it even louder. So.
Well, and that's like a lot of people do that, like not only to make them sound cooler, but it like you
can hear me coming.
You can hear it. Whereas like mine was like a very cool. I didn't upgrade the exhaust or anything. Like it was just like
lawnmower.
It was like it was a smaller bike too. It was like a street bike, so it was like with that, it did not sound like. You couldn't hear it until
especially
it was
like on the highway you can't
you.
you're silent to anybody on the highway.
Yeah,
you're just completely silent.
But that's dope.
Yeah, I want to just try and like I want to start a
Gerard, man.
I know, right?
Can you get like a jacket with like the tassels and
no not the tassels?
Not gonna happen. Okay,
not you want me to get the one that has them all under the arms and shit? Looks like an eagle.
Yeah. Is that a no-go?
Pretty sure it's a no-go.
Hard no?
Hard no for me. You want to know why?
We should start a biker gang. Like a nice one.
Like we just go around instead of like racketeering and beating up other biker gangs. We just like, hey, hope you're having a nice day.
Yeah, compliment people.
Our whole thing is we look super tough, but we help old ladies walk across the street and stuff.
Yeah, like direct traffic.
We just start illegally directing traffic so old ladies.
That's the worst thing we do.
That's the main crimes we commit.
Help elderly jaywalk. It's like our biggest crime.
What are you in for? Man, I was dealing drugs. What are you in for? Stealing. What were you in for? I helped old people jaywalk. You didn't jaywalk? Absolutely not. I would never do such a thing. But, old people, they got places to be. They got less time than us.
Yeah.
Get real deep about it.
I'm just...
The granny helpers.
Yeah. Just some honest work. The granny
Not
helpers.
a lot, but I think that's our biker gang name.
The granny helpers.
The granny helpers international. It's just a grandma on a bike with a fucking thing like this. Get out of the way, fuck.
No, she's in a scooter, but the handlebars are up here on the scooter.
Dude. Like one of the ones they put up in like a retirement home with the basket.
Yeah. But the handlebars are just unnecessarily high. And she's got the tassels.
Dude, on like, like the saddlebags they have on the side. Inside is just like knitting stuff and cookies.
Bunch of Tupperware.
Tupperware? Dude, stop.
I really want, I don't know if this summer I'll find.
I want to say this real quick.
Okay.
Hold on to that thought.
Because I
want to get, to everybody, a few people have commented why every time I laugh, I back up. I'm fucking loud, okay? I'm trying to make Aiden happy. Before we start every episode, he goes, please don't yell. I'm trying my hardest, okay?
It's not me. It's just...
It's Aiden. It's Aiden.
It's me.
It's Aiden. It's Aiden and a few other people. Anyway, what was it? You were saying something. Don't tell me you lost it.
No, I didn't. It's just back to the motorcycles. Like, I would love to... I say it every summer. My dad has an old Honda Shadow that...
is that like? Can you go far with that?
What?
Is that like a? That's not like a street like dirt bike, right? You can go far with.
No,
that?
it's a. I don't know how big. I think like a 750. Like it's a normal size motorcycle. It's not like.
We have the power of Google. Continue.
Yeah, it's not huge. Yeah. But it's a sweet bike, and when you said saddlebags, it reminded me of it because he always had like the bags on the back, and
I want to get some of those.
It's cool because it's like I don't need okay. Yeah, but look up I think it's an 85. It looks different than that.
Oh, we're gonna come here. Okay. You said 85?
Yeah.
85. Let's see. This one?
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, buddy, let's go on a road trip.
It's all black though. It's all sweet.
Black. Buddy, let's go on a road trip.
Wait, go back. I saw one of the
oh, this one?
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much like that.
Yeah.
But it's sweet. Like it's more than enough bike. Like I'm at the point where my brother had one. It was like 1,000. It's pretty much that, except the tank's all black, and the only thing that's on it is the Honda like wings, and they're gold. It looks dope.
I hope you're all ready for summer 2021, where we take this podcast on the fucking road.
We just have a whole setup. If I could wear like those sweet aviation goggles.
Oh, like the old, like the Red Baron
you
ones?
ever see Wild Hogs?
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Dude,
that's
please.
what I want. But,
oh my God.
I don't know if it'll be the summer. There's like the smallest of parts, like in the grand scheme of like fixing a bike. At this point, it could be more because we put it off for so long. But I want to fix it up, and
that's why I got to do too. I'm just gonna, I want to just touch one ocean. I think I'll start in I'll go see like my friend Blada and Jeff. Everybody go out there.
Where's Blada? I thought he was in New York.
Long Island is New York.
Yeah,
not the city. No, he doesn't. He lives in Long Island.
No, I know that, but I mean, like, what you're saying, go see Blada, like he's over in California.
Well, no, because I live upstate. No, okay. So I'm saying I'll go down, see Blada.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and then from there, I'm just gonna go all the way across. From what I heard, it's hard getting through the Rockies on a motorcycle because it's like the largest mountain range on the continent. So, my fucking.
I really wanted to bike out in Oregon because those are some of the all the West Coast roads are so much cooler. Obviously, the scenery in general is better, but
yeah. I might go down the really far I might go down that really southern part by Mexico to get around there. Driving through the desert, that'd be fucking sick.
Yeah. Hot.
I mean, I'm on a motorcycle. Everything's sick.
Everything's sick.
Everything's
cooler on a motorcycle.
I mean, from my experience, yeah.
You know what? Now it is my goal this summer to get that fixed up so we can go for some rides together.
Yeah, absolutely. Dude, come on. We can do a whole thing. Me and you especially if I get this whole laptop thing working, I can essentially fit this podcast in a backpack.
Yeah.
We were just talking about this.
We should do it while riding motorcycles, like somehow mounted to the front of each of our things, like our camera's mounted facing us, and we have microphones inside the helmets.
We can 100% do this. It won't be like this quality, but we can still...
Do you see those mountains?
Oh my God, dude. Then we have a reaction cam, and it's just the front camera.
Motorcycle helmet.
Dude, stop it. Think about this right now.
Thinking.
We, with only a couple, like a very, very small financial investment, could theoretically do this, where we have
like
a
pyramid
podcast
scheme pitch.
Listen,
with a very small investment.
Very small investment.
$150.
All you have to do is get 20 more people to sign up for this podcast, and then you become a podcast leader.
Okay.
Right? Now, if those 20 people get 20 more people, now you're a podcast boss, right?
Okay.
You're in charge. So, you're up here, you got more people down here, and then more people down here. People call it a pyramid scheme, but no, it's business. You're your own boss.
But essentially you're saying like, I'm up here.
Yeah, you're up here.
There's like
there's more people down here, and there's some more people down there, and then they're all together in this. Yeah, we call it the triangle of business.
Right.
Yeah, not a pyramid scheme.
No, it doesn't sound like one.
It's absolutely not a pyramid scheme.
But just to be clear.
Yeah, you're up here, right?
Yeah.
More people down here.
Okay.
Then they get more people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then they're all together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, take my money.
For sure. Is this how this happens? Is this really how this happens? Is this how people like get duped?
I've gotten like pitched those so many times
from people who you used to know in high school.
Well, high school, yeah. There's like those people, but then like, I was so bummed out. I don't know if you were going somewhere, but like on the topic of this, I just have a funny
We'll come back
story.
to podcasts. Well, motorcycle podcast. We'll come back to it.
Yeah, revisit that one.
We'll call it Road Thoughts.
Oh, Road Thoughts.
Thinky Thoughts Roadshow.
Thinky Thoughts Roadshow.
Dude, okay, all right.
I like Road Thoughts a lot.
I like Road Thoughts a fuck ton. We can just interview random people at like truck stops and shit. Dude, come on. You wouldn't fucking listen to that? Dude, two dudes on motorcycles traveling across America interviewing random people. I'd watch that shit.
Okay.
All right, we'll loop back to this idea.
Loop back for sure.
If anybody fucking steals this idea, I swear to God, I will commit a murder. Yeah. Anyway, continue.
Anyway, on funny pyramid schemes, I just want to tell you one. I was so bummed out one time. So I moved to Oregon. I was like, I don't know. It was early on. Like, didn't know many.
When did you move there again? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, like, it was a few. How many years ago?
2018.
Oh, okay, so not that long ago. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The end of 2017, like 2018. But anyway,
I think it was around that time.
It was like fresh into being there, and I was at the grocery store, like didn't know a lot of people, and this guy like comes up to me and was like, "Hey man, like I like your jacket, like pretty cool."
Nice.
And I'm like, "Dope!" Like
someone likes my jacket.
Somebody like, and he was like, started talking to me about whatever, and like I was like, cool, like
you're excited. You're making a friend.
I'm like, maybe I'm making a friend here at the grocery store. Weird spot, just trying to get some
who knows, it's Oregon, maybe this is where people find friends.
Well, that's the thing, like people there, like the first day I moved there, I went to a skate park, whereas like people at skate parks are nice anyway, but like just got approached by somebody and was like, what's up man, like what's your name? And I was like, this is different, like
because we're from like New York, like the Northeast, where everyone was like, shut the fuck up, get away from me.
But so I was like, okay, dope, this guy's like maybe looking for a friend, like I'm new, like what's up, you like my jacket? And he starts talking to me about like what, I forget exactly what the thing ended up being, but he's like he asked me if I was interested in learning more about something or other, like a business thing. It was like a business thing. And he's like, I don't know if he gave it to me. No, he took my number and then he texted me like later and was like, hey, like you want to go like meet up and like hang out sometime? Like I'd like to talk to you more. And like me being like new in a situation and like
sure.
And I like I don't know, like it didn't register right away.
Sometimes your judgment just doesn't turn on.
And I was just like, like
we've known something about that in the last couple of weeks. Anyway. Continue.
So I just
what kind of did
you
ever
hang
find
out with him?
Oh,
and
sorry,
he gave me like a book or whatever. He's like, I want you to like take this. It's got some good like whatever, like business,
like there were like ghosts in your blood or whatever,
like,
and you need to give a church some money to get them out?
No, it wasn't even anything like super crazy. That's why I was kind of like, okay, like whatever. And I took it home and I actually like read it, and it had some good like business management, like.
Are you about to ask me to join a pyramid scheme right now, like on the podcast live?
So here's the thing: is it's been a few years and I have nobody signed up, and I was curious. No, but then I like realized through. I was like, "Fuck! Like this is a pyramid scheme."
Wait. Imagine. I want everyone to know right now, if Aidan actually genuinely tried to pitch a pyramid scheme. Imagine I give you the reaction screen and you like do a whole pitch. You're like, no, look at this, is grass. No, I would post this and then end this podcast forever. Forever.
That would be the best way to do it, though.
It's the last one is you're trying to be like, dude, no, you don't get it. It's trickle down economics. It fucking works, dude.
It works.
Dude, I swear to God, if I get Travis on the phone, he'll explain it to you. He makes it sound so smart.
Listen, my cousin got a BMW within the first 2 months of working there.
First 2 months, bro. Dude, he's making cash money.
He's making.
Don't you want to make cash money?
30 grand a year.
Think about it. We can
at home.
We can use all 30 listeners of this podcast. We can all make money.
You guys get 30 people.
We turn this into just a giant pyramid scheme. Oh shit.
Welcome back to the Pyramid Cast, where
pyramid thoughts.
Yeah. Anyway, but so long story short is like through that I like slowly realized I was like, oh, like this is what it is.
Yeah. And, how long did it take you to realize though?
Well, like when I was like reading the book and like he texted me again about like, I want you to like check this out. Like nothing to it. Like,
pretty chill.
Yeah. It wasn't like crazy, but then he was like, we'll meet up again like next week and, talk about what you think. And I forget the whole thing. There was something to do with like getting involved with like, the whole thing. That's what it was. It was like, you start like an online store under your own name kind of thing. Like,
okay, like a Shopify thing?
Yeah, like kind of like, I think it was like anything, could be anything, like grocery supplies where people like buy it through your page. And, but it once I like realized what that part was, I was like, oh, he's trying to sell me on like, cause the book had a bunch of good like information about like business, but then I was like, oh, this other thing he's trying to get me involved in is like a pyramid scheme. Yeah. So I met up with him. I was like, listen, like I appreciate like.
You even went back and talked to him? Like,
afterwards? Right. Like I gave him the book back. Like, dude,
I would have been like, hey, eat a dick. Sorry, buddy.
Like I should have. And
I'm not Egyptian.
But I was like, yeah, man, I'm not interested. Like I know what this is. Like I'm not
I know
down.
what this is.
Yeah, I was like, I thought you were just trying to like be my friend. And he was like, should I delete your number? I was like, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But
you're so nice, Aidan.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I would have reacted to that very differently.
Not everyone's trying to be a friend.
No.
Life lessons.
Real life lesson.
It's weird how some stuff can just go over your head though. Like normally I'm pretty good at judging like situations and stuff, and like if I thought it was like sketchy from the beginning, I'd be like out, but like he was nice. Like it wasn't like a weird like pressured thing of like
See, but you also, the other thing too you mentioned is like there was also some good stuff.
Man, what am I supposed to do?
I'm not gonna lie to you. If I was wearing like my outlet jacket and someone was like, sick jacket, I'm like, we're friends forever now. What's up? What's up? You want to hang out? Come over to my house.
It was like looking back though in hindsight, like that's a weird intro to trying to get someone in your pyramid scheme. Is like
maybe he's got like more validation.
He's got like a book of pickup lines for pyramid pickups.
He's looking at you. He's like, nice jacket, sick jeans, cool hairstyle. I think the jacket one's gonna work on this guy.
Join my cult.
Join my cult. No, I gotta cross that one out. That one didn't work the last couple times I used it.
Gotta ease into it. Nice jacket. Nice jacket.
Nice jacket. Nice jacket will work. Nice jacket will work. You go. He goes, nice jacket to you, and you're like, thanks. And he turns around. He's like, so anyway, do you like want to maybe like hang out sometime? No, but you know what you were saying, like about how like there was some good stuff in there. So I've heard that about like so many other, like even like Scientology, like even in the beginning people were like, I mean some of it made sense. It was just about like being mindful and all this other stuff.
Right.
And then they wanted us to hold these and then they want us to hold these tubes and start paying them money, you know.
Yeah.
All that shit. Sorry, I'm fucking losing it. I just realized. Sorry, but I think somebody should just like, because it sounds like in all these pyramid schemes, and all these cults. It starts with some good stuff. Why doesn't somebody just collect all that? Just get rid of all the culty shit.
Yeah.
Just put that into a nice book. Just like, I don't know what we would even title it, but I feel like there's some good information there. And there's a good idea.
I mean, I'm sure
not supporting cults. I want that being said right now.
Like that have like nice information without culty shit.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Gerard, you could just buy a motivational book.
Yeah. Oh, inhaler.
I'm at a loss for words.
No.
Your story took my breath away. I have a button for that. Hold on. We're just gonna pretend
the button didn't work last time. I noticed.
We're gonna try.
Yeah.
You took my breath away.
I hope it came through.
I hope it came through too.
Because it didn't last time. We
later.
did the applause, and I realized you and I are like,
there's nothing happening.
There's no sound behind it. Nothing sweet.
It's just, no more soundboard. No more soundboard. Don't worry about it. We'll come back to that. I always, every time I hear a podcast with a soundboard, it's always overdone. So every time I look at that, I'm like, I want to touch
It's
you
nice
so
to
bad.
have, though.
Yeah.
It is nice to have.
It's like looking at chocolate at like 2 a.m. You're like, I want you, but I know you're bad for me.
We get it to work. We have so much stuff on there already, and so much we can put on there. The options are
I'm not gonna
limitless.
lie. Yeah. You know what? We'll even, if we ever like start like a Patreon, we'll just be like, you get to a certain tier, you can just choose sounds that are on the soundboard. Just weird shit. Like a Twitch stream or whatever.
Yeah. You get your own sound.
Those are my favorite. You ever see those things where I don't get why people do it, where they stream themselves sleeping, and they just like let people, like if you pay a certain amount, you can just have something like blast over.
I saw that dude that did
Someone
that
had like
recently.
a really distorted version of that Smash Mouth song. Some dude's just sleeping, just like, somebody wants like shit. No, my favorite one is where someone put in like a voice to text thing and was like, Alexa, order 400 things of toilet paper. And he's like, no.
Yeah, don't have an Alexa if you have a Twitch stream.
Yeah, no. Also, why would you keep it in the same room? People are weird.
Poor idea.
Yeah, you could let some asshole on the other side of the internet, on the other side of the world, order you something.
Yeah, something
through a
weird.
robot. God.
Bad idea.
I'm just thinking about it. That was a real sentence that's real.
Mm-hmm.
That, yeah, because you're streaming yourself sleeping. What's the internet now, dude? I'm so confused. Wow. You're in so many layers.
Yeah.
But you know what I really want to know? Not even how weird it is, the guy who streams himself sleeping, right? It was so successful that he had like concurrent viewers. That means there was just a bunch of people being like, God, I fucking love watching this guy sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, God, look at me snoring now.
Waiting to see something.
Oh, did he move? Did he move? Oh, no. Okay, he's just adjusting his head.
Yeah, how do you get like 10K followers on that? And we're struggling for 50.
I know, we're talking. We're not even... Maybe we should just sleep.
Did it work?
I don't know.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Okay.
See if that helps.
Enough of sleepy thoughts.
Yeah, sleepy thoughts.
Oh my God, dude. I'm honestly... our
Sleepy
fucking...
thoughts. Oh, that's another podcast. So we have road thoughts, thinky thoughts, obviously.
Okay, ready? Sleepy thoughts. It's us when we're inside of a hotel and we're sideways, sleeping in two separate twin beds.
We're talking across the beds.
We're talking like two people who are at a sleepover, but they're trying to be quiet because their parents are in the room. Be like,
when you can't go to sleep, but you're talking for like 2 hours.
And I'll just be like,
hey, Gerard.
Hey, Aidan. Do you like anybody? Hey. Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Right? We just have to, that's just podcast ASMR.
Hey, thanks for being my friend.
Hey, I just wanted to say, I think you're really cool, and I like playing at the NBA 2K with you on the PS2.
Do you think we can get up tomorrow and play a little more?
Sure, but we might have to do it before my mom wakes us up for make eggs.
We gotta go to church tomorrow.
Fuck. Oh shit. How do you like your... Okay, we have to
That
stop
was Jake's house, sleeping over on Saturday nights. Yeah, getting up for
church. You had
church.
to go to church?
Well, I didn't have to. I went with them. Their church was fun.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't a big church guy, but that was a good time. And Jake played the drums.
Yeah.
So it was cool to like go watch them like jam.
Yeah.
They rock sometimes. Like you go in.
My mom was so scared of cults when I was a kid. So anytime he was like, you want to come to church? She was like, he's okay.
He's good.
He can just go to the Catholic one. That's okay. That's fine.
I mean,
I know. Lady wasn't really seeing the big picture, but it's fine.
On that note.
The Catholic Church. Oh shit. No, but dude, I really think that motorcycle idea is gonna be something I'm really gonna try and do. Like, we'll try and like bank a couple episodes. I'll take like 2-3 weeks off to try and go across the nation.
Yeah.
See everything, you know.
Do it, man.
I mean, it's the time now to do it, you know.
That's the thing.
Pandemic's still fucking going.
Just in general, if you have like something, if you have something you want to do, like, and you have the opportunity, take it.
Let's
absolutely take it.
Let's get deep.
No, we don't
right
have to
now.
get too deep. Just
I want to get deep.
Just do it.
Deepy thoughts.
Deepy thoughts.
We need to stop coming up with new fucking names for this podcast. We need to stop coming up with new podcasts and just do this one.
Yeah, stick to the one that's
stick to the one that we're currently on doing right
that's
now.
happening.
That's happening, bro. Oh shit. Oh, what the fuck? Sorry, I got scared.
Deepy thoughts.
Okay, focus.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. We're
trying to think of some deep.
Yeah, but no, I mean, dude, you know what I was thinking too, and this is a totally different thing. Segues.
Yeah.
But I was just thinking, I was talking to Jake
segues.
about dubs, like the current state of dubstep and shit. You know what I mean? And like, I mean, you could probably agree. It's gotten stale.
Yeah.
Again, you know, but I mean, I feel like dubstep has always kind of done that. It's kind of, you know, it gets super saturated and then super popular, and then everyone's like fucking hates dubstep again, and then it goes underground again.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, oh yeah, dubstep was sick, and then it comes back up. And this is like the third time it's happened, right? But the reason I think it happened, and I only think this because I was listening to a podcast that Eptic was on. Also, shout out to Shadow People. Fucking sick song, dude. Maybe one day you'll like draw me like you drew everyone else, but we'll get there. But what's it called? He was talking about the reason why, because you know how like he sounds so different from everyone else. Like nobody else sounds like Eptic. It's because he never like knew there were like tutorials all online or something like that. Or, like he just never looked them up. He just completely learned on his own.
Right.
That's why he sounds like so different. And I realized I think the reason everyone sounds so fucking similar is because everybody was watching the same how to make dubstep tutorials on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because the vast majority of people we know who make dubstep didn't go to like Icon or any other like music school, you know, shit like that. They just looked up to like, you know, how to sound like Virtual Riot, you know, how to sound like Skrillex.
That's like a little bit after I got out of everything, but like tutorials obviously were still a thing. But I remember like
they still are.
No, they definitely still are, and that's always like how it went with like whoever was big, Skrillex, all the big people like from the beginning of the dubstep in America. But like it was like how to sound like Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites, how to sound like all these things, and it's like that's cool, but I tried to always avoid that too because it was like
it pigeonholes you.
And it's like, well, there's already a song with this sound, like
why would I make something like that?
And Splice, dude, Splice is the best thing that ever happened to music, but also
the worst thing.
Like not the worst, but it creates like, even for myself, like there's a lot of times where like I would go in to make music and it's so much easier like than spending your day sound designing
making your own shit. It's so much easier just to find one that's already done
something, but then it's like,
what are you really
like
doing?
Samples, whatever, like vocal samples like was the main thing I would use Splice for, and it's like like then however many other people are using that too. It's dope. Shout out Splice. Like, oh no, for real. Again, it's honestly the best thing that ever happened to like music in my like, because I remember starting producing and it was always like I would buy sample packs whenever I needed,
it lowered the barrier to entry.
Exactly. Now you pay $10 or whatever a month, you get however many credits, and like I just remember being like, oh, it'd be sweet if you can go on and like look for this sound you want. Like I don't want a whole pack just to use two snares,
two of them,
or whatever.
Exactly.
Like,
it's the exact same thing that happened to the fucking music industry. It's literally like not even just like music production, but just music industry as a general. That's why like, you know, like people think about it like why does anybody even make an album anymore?
Yeah.
The whole reason most people made an album wasn't like an album was a whole piece of work. Granted, there are plenty of albums that are like that are like perfect, that, you know, you should listen to them in order. Right. You know, and you should listen to all of them, but that's not as common anymore. You know what I mean now? Plus, like, you know, it made sense to buy like, you know, like, oh, you'd buy a whole album, you'd pay the money for all 4 songs, even or fucking 12 songs, even though you only wanted 2 of them. Yeah. You know what I mean? But now with like streaming, even before streaming, just when you could digitally buy music, like iTunes, you know what I mean? Yeah. And they separated it. Now you can just buy a single song that you only wanted. It's why even
it's nice, and it's albums. Like good and bad. Yeah, in that sense that like because on some of my stuff I just got like a royalty check in that was like, I don't even know how many plays are on the thing, but it's like, it boils down to like really not a lot of money. But at the same time, somebody like, it makes it's a lot better for an independent artist because you can put your music out, get those streams, get it viewed without a big label putting. Because the thing is, back in the day, you have a label putting $1 million into your album, but they're taking back that $1 million before you make anything anyway. Whereas now, like, I can write a song at
all
home,
on your own,
put it out for however much the fee is to like put it out on iTunes and all that, and then you can only make money from there. But like, so it's good and bad, like all this new.
It's funny you bring up like the thing with the labels and stuff, because I always hear everybody, like at least music people, talk about, you know, like labels are becoming obsolete, or, you know, labels now are just glorified banks or whatever, which is like, you know, vaguely true. Not vaguely true. It's in some cases it's kind of just true. You know? But at this point it's like, you know, where people are like, oh, you know, why do we need labels? Why are we doing all this stuff with labels? And then it's the other thing, I'm like, but you're still releasing on labels because there isn't any other alternative. You know, I feel like it's just eventually the music industry is going to push
independent route, but it's just with a label, you guarantee that reach, that like, unless it's very rare you can be independent,
fully
like grassroots, and like without having like a lot of money to put into your own marketing, your own everything. Like a label takes care of all that.
Plus, you also, it comes with a team of people,
right? You know what I mean? So it's like there is definitely always going to be a benefit to a label, but it just took out that like barrier to entry of like getting your music out to the world, where it's like I have half the plays are from everywhere else in the world other than like
I know.
I don't know. Crazy. Whereas like when I first started putting out music with like bands in high school, and like we would put them on like Bandcamp or whatever, you get however many plays, but it's like localized still. Like
there was no like algorithm or anything behind it or anything like that.
I don't know. It's super interesting to see how, and now they're definitely dialing into like, there is kind of a curve to all this streaming and the way all the digital like art and music stuff is going.
Because I mean, it also like it's like the music industry changed drastically like twice in the last decade. It was like Napster happened with just music becoming digital at all, and that fucked up a whole bunch of shit. And I forgot where I saw this graph. It was pretty, like, you know how like, so the music industry hit its peak in like 1999 in terms of like how much money it brought in and how much money people were getting out. And then because the digital, everything crashed, and it was going down for so long. It didn't start coming back up until streaming happened in roughly around 2014-ish. You know, that's when it got big.
And we figured it out.
Then they figured it, and then money started coming back in like a lot. You know what I mean?
Ads and all that
stuff. It wasn't even ad. I think it was just
a way to make the money off of it. Because for a while it was like, oh, there's so like, you can get money on the internet. Like we got to figure out how to like
suck every little cent out of it. I don't know, man. But it's this is the other hard part too. Is like I still feel especially after like how the industry changed because of streaming and stuff. I still feel like it hasn't like settled yet. You know what I mean? Like it's still up in the air and how it's like changed and stuff. So like we're still not set into the way it's gonna be from now on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
It's because I don't really see anything else. Because I think especially with the only other way you can think about it changing is like the live aspect of it.
Yeah.
And I feel, you know, everyone before the pandemic was talking about like, oh, you know, virtual stuff is going to be the way, and it's where it's going to be the way you really experience it. After the pandemic, I really don't think it is. I mean, like, not saying that that's not going to happen at all, but like it'll still.
Someone is jamming.
Yeah, for real. Can you hear that on this?
Yeah. I don't know if I can hear it through here, but it's distracting.
It is distracting. That's what I was trying to figure out what was throwing out my thought process there. But yeah, like, what was I just fucking saying? Jesus Christ! How dare you, sir?
How post COVID, like?
Oh yeah, with like live streams, it's like, you know, we all like, especially in the, like the beginning with like EDC doing like the live streams and stuff. We're like, oh yeah, this is cool, but it wasn't. You couldn't even consider it like a stopgap. It was just like a nice thing that was going on. Everyone's like, okay, cool, but like, let's get back to it. I still feel like that's not gonna change. The whole overall point I'm trying to make is I think this is like the last major change in the music industry, at least for like a couple more decades.
Yeah.
Like this music industry is gonna settle into whatever the fuck it is like right now, at least for the next, I'm going to say, and this is just me guessing, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, 2 decades maybe, it'll stay the same.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I don't see any new drastic technology coming along and changing the world again.
Other than like VR concerts and stuff.
But that's what I mean is like...
But the thing about that, and even the stream stuff now, is like, yeah, it's a dope way to like experience artists from home and all that, but it doesn't change. Concerts will always be concerts. Like, it won't change.
It's not just the music and the guy up there. It's everything. It's
the
going
whole
out to
experience,
it's going there. It's like going to the movies.
Yeah, exactly. Like it. I don't see that changing. I don't see this stuff going away. But I don't see.
That's the point I'm trying to make. I'm not trying to say like, you know, like VR stuff and like the way live stuff is now isn't gonna change.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I don't think it's like one's gonna replace the other. Like it's the same thing with like movie theaters and stuff.
Right.
I mean the whole AMC thing, that's a separate point because of Wall Street bets. That's not mainly what I'm talking about, but I also don't think AMC is going to ever go away because there's something people still want to go see a movie in a movie theater.
Yeah.
Even if you have like the sickest TV and the sickest sound system, you still want to go sit in a theater.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, and think about how many people, even with music at home, like having how many people actually have the capability of listening to music on that level of like a concert.
Yeah, I mean, like I have my KRKs in my thing, and I can crank those bitches so that I can like hear it to the level I can feel it in my chest. You know what I mean? Like that feeling I like. No, not even like just off the KRKs plus the sub pack too. You know, I can really do it, but that cost me a couple $100 to get there. Like, you know, like that's a big ass investment just to feel some bass. You know?
Well, and that's like. Not even just the equipment. It's like whether or not like where I was living before here, I could not play.
Oh yeah, you couldn't even play it loud.
Like there's no. So it's like that's never going away.
Yeah, no, dude.
But it's just cool. I mean, it's cool to see like how things have evolved and how now everything's adjusting to that evolution of change and even art. I've been seeing a lot of. Also, really quick, let me plug. I just dropped my new art page.
Let's continue.
Yeah,
talk about it.
Bones dropped that on Monday. I got really into 3D art over the past year, and our intro, all this down here.
Well, yeah, I don't know if we ever talked about that, but Aidan made all that stuff, guys.
Yeah, so that was like earlier
Shout
on
out
to
Aidan.
me learning, but I finally just released a page for it. It's called Bones.
Bones art there. Bones-art. Yeah.
Check that out.
There we go. Let's see. Yeah, see, there it is.
There you go.
Everybody go check out Aidan.
Bones.art_.
Yeah. Look how sexy that skeleton is. It's the sexiest skeleton I've ever fucking seen in my life.
What's cool though is as I've been getting into this, and like doing more diving into just that world in general. Like
talking about like Blender right now, or just like graphic design, or like art
Blender and like 3D art, just like digital art in general. I saw, and I didn't know about this until like the past few weeks, that like crypto art. You ever hear of that?
What the fuck is crypto art?
So it's like the new. It's just a way for like, so basically.
You see how excited I am now that you just said that? Like,
yeah, you know, talking. Like blockchain for like.
My man, who do you fucking think you're talking to? I love cryptocurrencies.
Yeah, so
you want to know why? Because it says fuck the federal government. Fuck the federal. I'm sorry, I'm getting to a vibe right now.
Basically, though, like someone, and there's a few main sites for it now, but type in one real quick. Like, it's called Super Rare.
Super Rare?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on, but basically, like
switch windows. Continue.
Through blockchain now, people have figured out how to sell digital art as a one of one, like, and authenticate that piece to the buyer.
Is this where am I in the right place? Yeah. Okay.
Which is really fucking cool.
I'm sorry. Say that last sentence again. I wasn't. One more. It's what?
Through like blockchain. There's like all the sites that are up and running now. Like have you basically you connect your Ethereum like wallet to.
Oh, it's based off Ethereum. Oh, okay. I have a bunch of Ethereum. That's cool.
Others are probably different, but this one is specifically is all Ether.
Oh wait, okay. So let me get this straight. So you really, it's just like it's a place to buy art, right?
Yeah,
but you're buying it with crypto.
You're buying it with crypto, but also you're buying the authenticity of like you own this piece. Like if you buy that, it's yours. It's a one of one, because the whole problem
and it's identified and authenticated through the blockchain. Oh,
yeah, and
dude,
so the whole problem with
sick.
Like digital art nowadays
it can be stolen.
That has been since the internet going is like nothing's stopping people from screenshotting it and
uploading it, printing
as their own.
it,
whatever, like printing it, doing all this stuff. But like, and I don't know how. Obviously, you could still go to this page and screenshot that, but I don't know fully yet. Like, I've just been recently learning about this stuff, but like, basically through that, it authenticates like you are the owner of this piece of art.
Dude,
like,
that's so cool.
Which is really, really cool. And go to like Market. You can
Market, okay.
So you attach your wallet to it. And then you can go on it, and a lot of them they're up for bid. So you could bid on them like it's an actual gallery, and then some of them have like what's it called? Like what's like a minimum bid? Like what's it called?
Oh, yeah, just a minimum bid.
Yeah. A reserve like kind of thing.
Oh god, yeah, like I know what you're saying. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
And so you could set that if you want, but like some of these are going for like. It'll be like 1 or 2 ether, but it's like because of the market of that, it fluctuates to like people are making like
so like just like anything else, the value of your art fluctuates based on the want for it.
That's the thing I don't know. Okay. It's like, say I want to put up a piece and I want to make $1,000 off of it.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a way to like consistently, because I think you have to put it up for like you want 1 ether or whatever it might be, and I don't know if that value fluctuates or even when you sell it for that set amount, if that money in your wallet will fluctuate. I imagine like
it'll probably fluctuate cash value
out, but you could also probably like sit on it if you want to.
Yeah. Isn't that what fucking what's that new streaming service that everybody hopped on? It was the purple one. Come on, everybody, no, not Tidal. Tidal was like everyone doesn't talk about Tidal was like the first one to be like a true streaming, like big streaming service that had like a lot of people. But no, it's Audius.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought that was just like a SoundCloud competitor, where I thought like the main draw to it was like with like Tidal, which is you can post really high quality WAV files or whatever. But I didn't even realize it's like you get totally paid out through crypto.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm telling you, buddy, it's the fucking future.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is so cool. And then so see, I didn't even know something like this is crazy. I wish I had like a little pointer I can like point to the screen. I don't have the mouse. But
you have mine. You can just tell me.
Even on the bottom there, look at one of the pieces. So it says artist, and it shows you the artist, and then it shows you the owner. And
so who currently owns it?
Yeah, and they can buy it. But they can also resell it as if you were to sell a physical painting.
That's what I'm saying. It's you own it as if it was like a physical.
But if I sell my piece on here, and there's like a little bit of a waiting list to get on. Like you have to like apply and send them like a video and kind of thing. Like you have to, but they can resell it. But then you're still making royalties off of the piece, like in the future. Which is crazy to think about, like
shit, dude. Yeah,
how far that's come.
Oh, dude, because that's gonna revolutionize just fucking
digital
royalties.
Art. Yeah,
just royalties in general.
Right.
Whoa,
it's pretty cool. And see how like much some of these are going for.
Dude,
like,
think about that. That makes so much more sense. That'll make like people like licensing your art so much easier. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is so amazing to me, but I'm also at the exact same time realizing I'm like, wow, like huge departments of people in multiple companies are eventually just gonna be like, hey, a blockchain doing your job now, bye. Like that's about to happen. Shit, dude, that's nuts.
But that's the thing, is there was no way before blockchain that like you could track a digital piece of art.
At some point somebody could just take it.
Right.
That's crazy.
So it's pretty cool. And I'd like to get on it eventually. I think it's transitioning now a little more to like any art, but I know a lot of it in the beginning was a lot of like crypto based art, just for the sake of like the people buying the pieces were like big crypto people. That
do you
like,
own Bitcoin?
I don't own any.
You should get some Bitcoin. You too, Maddie. I know you're in the corner of the room. You should get some Bitcoin too, bud.
I know.
Everybody should.
There's a lot I should do.
See, told you.
With my money. But
Coinbase. He's asking what app I use.
Yeah.
But that being said, actually, it's funny we brought this up. I do buy all my stuff on Coinbase because it's a great market. It has almost everything except Doge. Get on it. I don't want to use Robinhood anymore. I fucking hate them. They've betrayed their people. Fuck Robinhood. But Coinbase is a great place to buy stuff, but like
you can switch back to.
Oh yeah, duh. I got to play. Anyway, Coinbase is it's a great market just to buy stuff and like, you know, exchange cryptos and all that shit. But For anybody who like knows like really like old like internet history, there was this thing called Mt. Gox, which was essentially just the same as Coinbase, except I think it just did Bitcoin and like a few other small cryptos. It was a while back, but like I forgot what happened to the owner. Either he died, or I'm pretty sure he died. Yeah, but he did die, and then but the way he set up his website is he was the only one who had like the master codes or like passwords or whatever to like the whole thing. So when he died, the website, like all the crypto that was there, just stayed there. Because so like when you buy, say you make a Coinbase account, you know what wallets are, right? It's essentially it's just a file that stores your crypto in a blockchain with like a specific phrase. But when you buy through Coinbase, you don't actually own your wallet, because it'll say like, here's your wallet. You can even use it like a regular wallet. You can transfer stuff or whatever, but that's not actually where your crypto is stored. It's stored on a wallet that they have, and then if you want to transfer stuff, it transfers that into your hot wallet, and then you move it out. So like, say right now Coinbase just goes away, they just blow up the servers, right? All that crypto, which I think is a couple $1 billion worth of crypto, just disappears into thin air. It's just trapped away forever. It still exists, it's still real, but it's just gone forever. Yeah. So what I did is, because you can take your crypto and then you can move it to a separate wallet, is I buy and I sell all my crypto in Coinbase, but then I immediately move it to a separate wallet that I just own. Okay. So I took all my Bitcoin out of Coinbase, and now it's just on a separate computer, which I will not tell anybody where it is. But yeah, so you just, it's essentially me telling you to hide your money under your mattress. Yeah, your crypto mattress. Fuck banks. Yeah. But yeah, dude, I think everyone should just do that and just be smart about stuff. It's just cool. That I definitely have to do a lot more research on actual crypto art in general. You should do it soon though, because like this is right. I'm telling you, it's like right. It's real soon. That's what I mean. It's gonna be like the main thing. Some of these things I'm seeing are going for like. It's not even about the money, but it's just the fact that like there's a way now to like authenticate stuff and market like your art digitally. That's like a whole new, dude. That's what the thing. You bring this up, it like validated a lot of things I've been hearing, because everyone again talks about like crypto just being a different kind of currency. It's really digital. You can do a bunch of stuff with it, but the main thing about it is the technology in the blockchain it's the authentication, right? It's the idea of just being able to authenticate everything and stuff, because like another issue with people are going to start having digitally, because more and more people are being born and nobody else is like leaving the internet. It's not like you die in real life. Your stuff on the internet lives almost forever. Most of it does, right? And more people are getting born, and more people are becoming connected to the internet, because it's becoming, the barrier to entry to the internet is dropping drastically every single day, right? So like it also comes down to like, even you can only have one use, like say like you can use Twitter as a fucking example, right? There's a finite amount of like usernames you can have, right? So it's gonna get to the point where people can't even use regular words because they've all been taken, right? So like people are gonna start using like blockchain and stuff to just identify themselves. It's gonna be it's one of those things where like you can't really properly predict what exactly is going to happen, but something is going to happen, and the blockchain is going to be like a real important part of that. Yeah, because it's the same thing the internet's been doing since it started happening. It's decentralized everything. It's like, and I just mean like fucking everything. It used to just be like first it was the music business, then it was, I don't have that many other examples, because if anybody hasn't figured out yet, most of my life is focused on the music business, because I don't know what I got going on. Yeah. But yeah, it's gonna decentralize just fucking everything eventually. You know what I mean? Right. And it's what are you gonna do? It's cool. It's definitely interesting. I got a lot more to learn, even about crypto in general. Yeah. I don't know much. Like, I think you should just, it's one of those things where don't dump all your money in there. Yeah. Buy a little bit something, because it's also one of those things too where like I genuinely believe crypto's gonna hit $100,000 at some point. Right now, I think it's at how much is Bitcoin worth? It's just weird in my mind to have something that's not physically backed. Like you can it's at 48,000 right now. So even if you bought like $10 of it and like it just doubles, you just doubled your money for no reason. Yeah, just it's sitting there. But I mean, dude, okay, you don't like it because it's not backed, right? Neither is the US dollar anymore. The US dollar hasn't been backed by anything since the fucking, was it Nixon or fucking Reagan? You know what? No, we're gonna call him out right now. We're trying to have a real serious conversation, and Jake's over in the fucking corner rubbing his nipples. Jake Gold at It's Jake Gold. You should follow him. He's a little short boy who's blonde. He loves rubbing his nipples while people are trying to record podcasts. Yeah, I'm calling you out, son. You think you're gonna get away with that? You're not.
Shame.
What the fuck were we just talking about before Jake rubbed his nipples? Yeah, Jake is gonna be on the next one. The fuck were we just saying?
How the dollar's not back.
Oh yeah,
either.
The dollar hasn't been backed by anything in so long. It used to be backed by gold. You know what I mean?
Right.
But there's also crypto, the Bitcoin that's backed by gold.
Right.
And there's like, you can get it. That's what I mean. There's options now. You know what I mean?
Just got my research to do.
That being said, I also do just want to buy blocks of gold. Just to have like,
that's like
physical
the best
access.
Thing you can do.
It really is. You know what I mean?
It's
just
so expensive right now, but
yeah, I know.
Silver, man. Silver.
That's what everyone says. It's you should buy silver when gold is expensive, and then buy gold when. So I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I know less than the people on Wall Street Bets, and who fucking knows what's going on there.
Yeah, I don't know either. I can't even pretend.
I want to, and people I know, Chris included, I love you, buddy, might get offended by this, but
Chris
I know like
shows up in every podcast, man.
Well, he's
What's up,
our
Chris?
number one fan. What's up to you? I know you're probably delivering Amazon packages right now. Listen to this. I appreciate you. I hope you find a Cuomo in the wild.
We love you, Chris.
We love you, Chris. But do you wait real quick? Do you know about those?
What?
The random Cuomos all over New York State?
No.
Oh. It's so weird. I don't get why anybody does it. It's in like supermarkets and like restaurants and stuff. You just look around, you might just find they just print out pictures of Cuomo's face. By the way, anyone who doesn't know, Cuomo's the governor of New York. Fucking hate him. But they just print out his face and they just take like half of it off and they just put him in a corner. So you just like, so it's supposed to be like Cuomo's always watching.
Oh my God.
They're just random Cuomos.
My friend Adam did that. Remember the kid I was telling you about that races cars? He did print out a bunch of those of himself and put them everywhere. It's like, I'm watching you. At least that's off you, but.
Dude, fucking, I did, what fucking prank did I do? I can't even find pictures of it. I know these fucking exist. Whatever. It's not important right now. But fuck, what was I just saying before Cuomo? Cuomo really distracted me.
It's been a theme of this whole podcast. What was I saying?
I don't know.
It's okay. We got to start wrapping up anyway.
Oh, do we? Okay.
Yeah, before you forget another thinky thought.
He said it. He said the name. Yay. Should we just end it on that?
Like, get out.
Do you have another thinky thought? Fucking just dip out. All right, man. But yeah, you want to just wrap this one up?
Yeah. It's been good to be back. I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad I'm here too. It makes me feel better about life and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
good to be back, boys.
It's good to be back.
Yeah, boys.
Another episode
in the bag, buddy. I appreciate
Next episode will be on motorcycles. Road
That's
thoughts.
what we fucking left off on. I do genuinely want to develop that. We can do it. I think
it could be a thing.
It could absolutely be a fucking thing. Okay. All right.
Road thoughts.
We'll loop back around the next episode. All right. Peace, brother.
Later, guys.
Bye, everybody. Fuck you, Cuomo.